Mothers Against Drunk Driving puts together an award ceremony for a Florida cop who has made 100 DUI arrests. Now, the only problem is Michael Szeliga showed up drunk. In fact, he showed up so drunk that he had to be sent home and he couldn't collect his award. Now, it is assumed...
Shame.
Now, it is assumed that he drove himself to the conference in that state. However, the officer denies he drove drunk and insists that he only had 1 or 2 drinks before the conference, which is hilarious because that's usually what people say when they get stopped for a DUI.
He was so drunk, his superior officers were like, dude, you got to go into a hotel room and sober up right now. And he starts yelling at him, and they suspend him on the spot, right? So, I mean, he was a mess, apparently.
Okay, he's been promoted recently. Okay, before the conference, he got promoted. This isn't going to do anything to his promotion. Homeboy showed up drunk to a Mothers Against Drunk Driving award ceremony. Okay? You're driving drunk. You're breaking the law. But that's all right. We're not going to...
1 day of paid suspension. So another day he gets to drink.
Can I have a 1-day paid suspension? That sounds freaking awesome.
Right. But it goes in your permanent record. Will it affect things like a promotion? No, because we're giving it to you anyway. Okay.
Amazing.
If it was a regular citizen that showed up drunk to an event like this, perhaps there would have been different consequences, especially if this guy was involved, because he probably would have arrested him on the spot. That's what he's getting the award for, arresting so many people for being drunk.
I know.
While driving.
Unbelievable.
Okay, it's not the first time it's happened, by the way. Back in 2011, Deborah Oberlin, former president of MAD, was arrested for driving with an alcohol level that was 3 times the legal limit. There was David Griffin, who was the acting chapter president of MAD and a former deputy police chief, and he was driving under the influence and arrested as well. So I don't know what it is about working at an organization that, you know, gets you to do that thing, and I'm sure that's just anecdotal. And hey, Mothers Against Drunk Driving does a lot of great work. It's just some silly coincidences in this case.
Yes.
But on the cop, back to the original story, but that does sometimes happen. It's like the guys who are most against gays.
Right, and then they end up being gay themselves.
Right, it's like Marcus Bachman, Michelle Bachman's husband. He's doing gay reparative therapy. Have you seen the dude? Come on, right? So let's just call it what it is, right?
Yeah.
So here's a guy who's like, I'll show those guys who are drinking and driving. And he takes out his aggression probably against himself on those people.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. God knows how many stupid things he's done while he was drunk.
I know. Don't get behind the wheel while you're drunk. Don't be an idiot.